What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, me and Carson, say hi Carson.
Hi.
Are going to be working on the MK6 GTI. We're going to be doing some wheels, we're going to be lowering it, and I might include the new spoiler. I don't know. I might show that. You'll at least see it when it's done, so stay tuned. Alright, here she is. This is my MK6 GTI. It's full bolt-on. I pretty much have everything. If you've been following along on the channel, you've seen all the installs. We did the front mount. I don't know. Just check out the channel. I'll put all the links down below for all the other videos. But I pretty much have everything installed. I still have to do my spoiler and the coilovers and the wheels, which are in this video, obviously. But rear diffuser, VLAN tail lights, Rev 9 catback exhaust, as you heard, the cold start. But yeah, it's pretty much getting near the end of everything that I want and can do to the car. But it's midwinter right now. But hopefully in the summertime I'll be able to take it to the track, see what it does with the full bolt-on stock turbo, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll go big turbo after that. But that's going to be a ways down the road because tracks don't open up for about 6 months, and then we'll be able to see what this thing can do. Are you eating on the job?
Yeah.
Busted. Anyways, let's show them the coilovers. So these are the coilovers that I went with. These are the Raceland Primo coilovers. I'll probably get a little bit of crap for that, but this will be my third car that I've had them on, and for the price, I don't think they're half bad, and they got a lifetime warranty, so why not? $520 coilovers. Not going to be freaking race performance, but you know what? They're going to be good for this project. Alright, so these wheels, nothing special. They look sick. I've seen them on other GTIs. They're replica wheels. I'll probably get some flack for that, but I don't care. I waited a month. They finally showed up from ECS Tuning, and I'm excited to get these things installed. Once the car's lowered, slammed on these things, it's gonna be looking sick. You ready for this? There you go. They're the replica. They're like BBS replica. I got them on ECS Tuning for I think 560 bucks. But yeah, they're gonna be so sick. So stay tuned to see what they look like on the car. Now I will add, I'm not doing like a full install video. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to show you the process of doing it, and then after the fact how it looks and all that cool stuff. If I come along something that might help you in the video of the install, I'll let you know. But there's lots and lots of videos of how to install it, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to go ahead, do some time lapses, get this thing lowered, get some rims on it, and show you what it looks like afterwards, because it's gonna look sick. I come across another quick tip. So what I did was, to get the axle nut off, if you don't have an impact and you don't have any tools, like I don't have an impact and I couldn't figure out how to do it, so what I figured out was I popped the center cap, put the wheel back on, then I put some penetrating oil, and then I was able to use this ratchet, this handle to my jack, and then I put it back on the ground, and then that was enough force to hold the assembly from moving around, and then I just cranked on it, and it actually worked perfect, and it's actually pretty easy. In case you're wondering, it's a 12.24 millimeter socket that goes on the axle nut right there. At this point, I have the front sway bar end link disconnected. I have this bolt loose. I have the axle nut basically loose. It's out. I mean, I can hand twist it. So now these are also loose, so it's pretty much ready to come out. Now I have this spreader tool. It's for the strut, and we stick this in there and this knuckle down here behind here, and then that spreads it open so that you can pull this out. Time for another tip. So actually a couple tips. I ended up having to take off the 4 16mm bolts below down here on the control arm so that I could get down enough. Even though I took the axle out, I still had to take that off to get it down and low enough to get the strut out. And then another thing is that the spreader tool right here, I had it all the way in here, all the way down, and then that was kind of holding and making the strut stuck because it has this little tab, and I couldn't get it out and I couldn't figure it out. And then I started using my brain and then looked and then saw this was too far down, so make sure when you open that up it doesn't go too far in and kind of holds up that tab. Here's a little comparison of the coilover versus the stock. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to take off this and use it on this because I didn't buy any new ones, and it looks like it's in good shape, so I'm not too worried about that. But I was gonna buy them and then they were out of stock, and there was gonna be like back ordered for, I don't know, like a couple weeks. I just wanted to get these things installed. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use a spring compressor. I have a spring compressor right here. We're gonna compress the spring, and then we'll be able to take this off, transfer it to that, put it right back in the car. I really have no point of reference of how much this is going to lower just by changing it. So I'm just setting both of the fronts 1.5 inches. That's going from the inside of this collar to the end of the threads here, just so that I know that they're at the same spot. But I'm going to install them, and then I'll fine adjust it once I see how low it actually goes. So there we go. We got the passenger side done, and everything's tightened up. The only thing that kind of worries me is the, if you look here, the sway bar end link is a little bit too short to fit in there. So I'm thinking if I loosen the other side, I'll be able to get it in there. So hopefully that's the case. So I loosened the other side of the end link, the driver's side, and I used a jacked up the sway bar, and I was able to get it right inside there, so that actually worked. So there you go, that's the trick. You got to loosen both sides and then kind of jack it up a little bit. You can kind of see what I got going on there, and it got me right up to the hole that I needed to, and worked.
Eventually
finished up the driver's side, so the front is completed. I haven't put everything back together, but I'm going to lower the car down, put the wheels on. I already put this wheel on, but lower it down, see what it looks like, see if it's super tucking or what, or if it's a good starting point, and then I'm going to move to the back. All right, so I got it on the ground, and hell, I'll just show you. There we go. It is freaking slammed. For these wheels, I think it would be all right. I mean, I could barely fit my finger in there, but I think turning and everything, it might screw up my fender. But on the new wheels, the offset's actually going to push it out. It's going to be more of a flush, so it'll flush with the fenders. So it might have to go up maybe about 1/2 inch or so, but I'll play with that once I get the new wheels. Basically, I'm going to roll, well, by the end of this video, the new wheels will be on here, but no tire place is open, so I'll probably roll with this like for a day or two until I get the tires swapped to the new wheels. But it's looking pretty sick though. Hell yeah. On to the back. The back is way easier. I think it should probably take about 30 to 45 minutes per side, but super easy. Roll the time lapse. Here's a quick look of the new shock versus the old shock, and the new spring, old spring, and then here's the spring perch. You just got to take the cap off of this, put it onto here, swap these two in, and we're good to go. What do you think, dude? You excited to get this thing done?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
A few moments later.
So the time has come. We have completed all 4 corners. Now it's time to put it on the ground, see what kind of adjustments we want to make, or just roll with it right now until we get the new wheels, and then finally do the final adjustments on the new wheels, which that's probably what I'm going to do, as long as this is drivable for now. But let's go ahead, lower it down, and see.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's see how sick it's going to look. Here we go. It's going to touch the floor. Oh, snap. It is dumped on the front. The front is super low. The back, 2-finger gap. That could use an adjustment. That front is way too low, dude. Here, let's show everybody. It's sitting pretty good. The front, I like the way the front looks. It looks freaking sick, but I know with the new wheels, I don't think it's gonna actually be practical. Maybe, but it's looking dope. We got to bring this thing outside so we can see it in the daylight, see what it looks like. The rear definitely needs to go down much lower, at least another, I don't know, inch and a half. But there we go. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. What do you think?
Good.
That's all you got to say is good.
Yeah.
All right.
Day 2.
Bro. So, I just picked up the wheels from the tire shop. They're looking pretty sick, wrapped in rubber. So, let's go check them out. There it is. Those are looking so sick. Let's go mount them up. Before I put these wheels on here, what I want to do is I actually want to weigh how much the new wheel and tire is versus the old new and tire, just to see a comparison, just for fun. They're probably about the same. They're not super light. They don't actually feel super heavy either, though. So let's go figure that out. Here we go. Let's see how much this bad boy weighs. This is the new wheel and tire. We got 49.4 is the stock wheel and tire. Let's see what these bad boys do. All right, 51.2. All right, well, got the wheels on. I'm getting excited. I'm gonna lower it down, so we're gonna see it together for the first time. I assume that we're gonna have to adjust the coilovers a little bit to you know, adjust for the new wheels, but we're excited to see it on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. That needs to go lower. But the front, damn! That's sick. Ooh, damn. Heck yeah. That's looking good. Whew. Let's look on the other side. Everything looks good over here. Heck yeah. Look at that. That looks sick. I think I'll probably drive it around, see how it settles But this might be good for now, and then I'll do the final adjustments later down the road. Because I like this. It's looking pretty good. Heck yeah. It's hard to tell in the garage how sick it's going to look. But we'll take it for a drive, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Day 3.
Alright, so we're going to head out to a spot, get some photos, and I'm going to show you what this thing looks like. And I'll give you guys a little pops and bangs too, because I don't think I've even had that on the channel yet. Downshift. Oh, scared those people. So here we go. Of course, I picked the worst street to go down. But here we go. Do one more time for you guys. Hopefully you can hear that. I can hear it. Anyways, we'll get to the spot. Let's see this. All right, it's kind of noisy, windy, but here we go. There we go. What do you guys think? I think it looks so sick. I'm so happy. I am so relieved that it's done. Got it all installed, looking good. Hopefully you like this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't been following the journey on this GTI. I still have lots more to do on it, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for joining me. Peace out. Bye, guys.